tornadoes are almost the scariest kind of disaster because you don't get a lot of warning, and in seconds your life can be disrupted.
How long have you been doing this?
I've been doing this 6.5 years, and then I was a state director of emergency management for 7 years.
So you've seen probably a lot of disasters.
Yes, I was in Joplin for the Joplin tornado when I was a director in Maryland. We had the Plated tornado, which is an F4 tornado also.
You gave an update today?
I gave an update. Basically, we've had 1,700 plus registrations. We've approved over $1.2 million statewide. Here in Brookport, for example, there's 147 families that have registered. There's probably a few more out there that we hope will register. So far, for about a third of those families we've already approved up to composite 418,000 just for the Brookport area. I expect that to continue to rise and help people.
Also serves as a message for people to know that you're here, and if you haven't registered, do so, because your job is to help people.
Yes, definitely. We want people to register. Some people think that other people may need it more than they do, but just because you register and get money, that's not taking money away from anybody else. People need to understand that. The other thing we're concerned about is people have insurance, so they think they shouldn't register. Sometimes insurance is not going to cover all your needs. I.e., an example would be the increased cost of compliance with buildings and codes. Insurance may not cover that. You may have continuing living experiences before you're able to rebuild, and it may not cover all of that. So we encourage everybody to register to make sure that they're on our radar and they're in our process. And we'll continue to work with them kind of through each stage of the process.
Some people also might feel. Do you run into that as well?
I think there are some people that might be ashamed, but what we want to tell them is, they pay taxes. Our country has established the Stafford Act and these funds to help people in tragedy. None of this is their fault. It's kind of nature. Mother Nature has, impacted them in a horrible way, and they deserve it.
Have you met families? Met anybody today?
I have not met anybody today. I've met some people at Gifford and in Washington.
Obviously thankful for the help.
Oh, definitely. I guess I could say, I met with the mayor and people working over at the donation center, and some of those folks, and heard some of their stories.
How long are you planning on being here?
Probably we'll have staff in the area and available for the next 60 to 90 days. But it's important for people to realize that it could be an 18-month process. An example is everybody that registers, we're going to do 100% call back to them to check on them. What we call casework, to make sure that they understand the process and if there's any emerging needs that may come out. Another thing that we do is survey the area and have people out in the field looking for rental resources that might be available and provide that information to those that are looking for places to stay.
Go back just a little bit. The 18-month process, is that from start to finish?
From start to finish. Basically, this declaration was Tuesday before Thanksgiving was made, so 18 months from that time. So it's important that people register because it may be down the road when they discover they have an additional need, and we want to make sure to help them.
And they can do that on the phone and over the internet as well?
Over the internet as well. Then we also have disaster survivor assistance team trying to reach out and go to survivors to provide customer service right there with them.
That's already happened, right?
That's already happened. The other thing to keep in mind is Small Business Administration can also provide loans if, in fact, some needs are not met by our funds.
Go over some more of just the local numbers here. You said 147 families?
147 families have applied, as of early this morning. 418,000 has been approved for those families. There was 147 that have registered. We still think there are people out there that haven't registered and need help. We urge them to do that. The other aspect is, those that have registered, when they get their insurance completed, they'll go on to the next step, and the money may be coming their way also.
Yeah. Understood. Anything else you wanted to add?
No, I think we're good.
I'm going to get his patch. And does your tag have your name on it? It's tucked in your shirt.
Yeah, but you can't.
I can't get that. Okay.
And you said 418,000. Is that here locally for Massac County that's been?
Correct.
Okay. Okay.